Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I am showing you multiple rail kick and bank shots. And so we're not just doing our simple one rail kick shot or bank shot anymore. We are going to 2, 3, 4, 5 rail kick and bank shots. So these are definitely some cool shots, and they come up often. Just when options are blocked, these are the shots that will come up. So they're always good to know. And it's always great to practice shots that are rare, because then when they come up, not if they come up, when they come up, then you will be prepared. So we're going to start with a 2 rail kick shot, just a basic one. We're going to hit off this rail, and pocket the 9 into the side. Now, the main thing is just to hit close to this point right here. I use a little bit of running English, so right English in this case, right spin, running spin, whatever you want to call it. Because if we hit, like, let's hit this first diamond right now. See how it's too short? And it's gonna be too short for like every angle pretty much. So I always hit somewhere near this point. So just a good reference point with a little bit of running English, which is right spin in this case. Off 2 rails, pocket the 9 into the side. And here's the shot. Okay, so now we're going to move to a very similar shot. Just this time, it's the bank shot. So pretty much the same concept. Just hit around this point right here with this 9 ball. 9 ball goes 2 rails into the side. I hit this at about medium speed, because if the 9 goes flying into this point right here, it's going to go back that way. But if it comes in softly, then it's going to bounce off and go into the pocket. So I'm going to hit with a little bit of draw just to be safe, because if we hit at any angle to where the cue ball goes off this way, then they could collide, or we could scratch in that side. So play with a little bit of backspin. I hit at about a medium hard pace. Great shot to know. I played this in a tournament a couple days ago, just to show you that this shot comes up very often in games where you're not going to be able to make that 9 right into that side pocket, but this option will usually be available, and here it is. Okay guys, so now we're going to move on to another common shot. This is a 4 rail kick. If you've seen Chris Melling's 8-ball run out, you know this shot. He kicked a ball 1, 2, 3, 4 rails all the way around the table and made the 9. We're not going to start with the bank. We're going to start with the kick. I don't know why I set that up, but we're going to start off with the kick. Let's just imagine that the regular kick path is blocked like that or something, so we can't hit the 9 ball directly, but we can hit like right there. Let's just also say that that kick path is blocked, so you guys in the comments can't be like, oh, you could have gone this way, you could have gone this way. I'm making sure I'm blocking everything now, so you have nothing to complain about. There you go. So now pretty much everything is blocked. So this is pretty much our only option. This is like a last option. So we're going to hit it again with a little bit of running English. And I'm probably going to hit around here. We want the cue ball to go like around here. And we want to hit somewhere between these 2 diamonds and hit somewhere between this diamond and the pocket. And that should send it into this 9 ball. I'm going to hit it about medium hard pace, and it should go and make that 9. Great shot to know, and here it is. Okay, so now we are going to do pretty much the same thing with a bank shot. So let's just say that this pocket is blocked like that. The 9 ball cannot go past that 6. So we are going to bank it 4 rails. So 1, 2, 3, 4 into the pocket. Still going to use a little bit of draw. I don't know why, it's just more comfortable for me. If you want to hit it center ball, you can. Just that feels really weird to me. So I'm going to hit with a little bit of draw. I'm going to try to send the 9 ball somewhere in between these 2 diamonds. That usually gets it either this, or in the pocket. So that's a good little reference point. I can't tell you exactly where to hit because we all have different tables and different tables play differently. So here is the 4-rail bank shot. Okay, so this shot, either some of you do it on accident, especially with the bank version. Actually, I should put that ball down there. But we are going to double kick. So I don't think anyone has ever double kicked on accident in like 9 ball, but double kick off this rail, into the 9. And this is a nice shot because we have this whole rail for insurance, because if we hit anywhere from like here to here, then this ball is going to go in. So for this shot, you can kind of use the diamonds as a reference point. So like this is 0, this is 40. So 0 to 20 brings you to 40. So like pocket to second diamond brings you to the other pocket. So just use it where you are at on the diamonds and just kind of follow that rule. Or you can also do the same angle in, same angle out, but you want your angle out to hit about right here on this rail, because the second angle, like the second rebound, is always shorter. The second rebound will always be shorter on kicks and banks, so just remember that. I'm not going to use running English on this. I'm going to hit center on the cue ball. And I'm going to hit around medium speed. And here's the shot. Okay, so this shot is done by accident many, many times. Because if you barely miss this pocket when you bank, odds are that's going to go down there. I don't know why I just did that, because now I have to go get it, but at least I demonstrated it for you. It's going to go down there. So let's just imagine we have a bank shot. And I don't know why you would double bank this. I guess if you had like a ball blocking the pocket, which I can demonstrate. So let's say we can't make the 8 ball, we need to make the 9. So we're going to bank it. Follow our same angle in, same angle out rule. Same angle into the rail, the same angle out of the rail, and we want it to hit around here. So just follow that rule until it hits about there. And if it doesn't, just reset and go until it hits about here. And now you have your aiming point. That's where you put your back foot. And I'm going to hit it with a little bit of draw, because you know that's just natural for me. If draw doesn't hurt, that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if that's how you are, but that's how I am. And so double bank shot, and here it is. Okay, for these last examples, it's 5 rails, which sounds like a lot, but it's probably one of the easiest things on here. So, cue ball's somewhere close to this rail. Ball we want to hit is like right there. We're blocked. Let's say we don't have a jump cue, we don't want to jump. Let's say that we can't like 1 rail kick because we don't want to. So we're going to pull out a few style points here. So I'm going to hit the cue ball with a little bit of running English. Emphasis on a little bit. If you hit with center, the cue ball is going to go 1, 2 into the short rail. And we want it to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make the 9 ball into the corner. So we're going to use a little bit of running English. Don't use too much because it'll go 1, 2 into the side pocket. We want it to hit down here, but we don't want it to scratch into this pocket or hit this short rail. So a little bit of right English in this situation, since it would come off this rail naturally to the right. Right English is running English. So just a little bit of running English or outside English, since like the rail is on this side, that would be inside, this is outside. So outside or running English, in this case right English, and we're hitting close to this corner pocket. So around this general area, you're gonna have to try it a couple times on your table, just because every table is different, as I've said many of times. Every table is different, the cloth is different, the speed of the cloth, the wetness, dampness of the cloth, the humidity of the place that you're playing. So a lot plays into how the table plays. So here's the 5 rail kick shot. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing but with a bank shot. And this time I'm going to use topspin, not draw, because if I use draw, then the 9 ball is going to come around the table and hit the cue ball, potentially, somewhere around here. So draw is too dangerous in this case, so we're going to use a little bit of topspin just to roll forward, follow the 9 ball so we don't risk hitting it. So pretty much the same aiming point, just a little bit further in, because this ball is not going to really have any spin on it, so the spin can't carry it to here. The spin will just take it, well, the no spin will just take it 1, 2, hit this short rail or into this pocket, which may be blocked. Let's just block that just for fun. So, pretty easy shot. Just have to find your spot on the table and just get the feel for it. So, 5 rail bank shot. Last shot of video. Here it is.